we're recording again. Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. This is Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich mod. We have been playing as the Austrian Empire. And now we're about to get completely wrecked by the Commune. Or the Third Internationale. Yeah, we're at war with this. This is at war with this. Yeah, definitely going to end well. With no sadness or regrets at all. Oh, yeah. Socialist Republic of Italy has joined. Great. You are all set on the offensive, yeah? Let's just say slow. I really just want you to hold the line. I know you won't. But that's it. Yeah, I'm running out of manpower. No, I don't have manpower. But now, thanks to the glories of being at war, I do have manpower. So that'll start ticking up pretty quickly. Our lack of manpower is the one upside to us being at this unwinnable war. Oh, our ideology has grown. Great. Yeah, downfall and stability. Imagine that. Legislates freedoms. Not Belgium, no! Anything but Belgium. Wow, we really are... Oh my god, you assholes. So France has not called these two into the war. Okay, there's the Prussian Republic and the South German Union. There they go. Okay, they declared war on me, but they waited until their troops were on the border to call those people in. That's smart, and I hate them. That's very smart. Oh yeah, this is going well. I mean, yeah, sure, non-aggression pact, whatever. It won't matter. None of this matters. Goodbye, Poland. So I really wanted to cut through here to cut off the French forces over here, but since they have other ports, it really won't matter all that much. Why don't I give you... I can't offer you military access. Can't offer you military access. Yeah, but like, if I offered you military access, you could land here and use my territory as a staging point to attack instead of trying bad naval invasions that, that's kind of working, actually. For the most part, aren't working. I don't want to do service by requirement. This is ticking up. We should be fine. Yeah, why would you not accept access? Hey, do you want to go fight the war you're in? Nah, not if it means going through your country. I'd rather spend 6 months planning a naval invasion that may or may not succeed. Oh, okay, cool. So still their king? At least we can do this. Hungary can claim what they want. We are still their suzerain, and we are at war against an external threat now. That's a typo. No matter how this ends, we need to put our differences aside for now. So if we can survive for 70 days, we'll puppet those damn Hungarians. And it's a small victory. We are making some advances into Bavaria and some into Prussia here, but this front is falling and I don't have enough people to throw at that. So hopefully Poland figures that out on their own, because I cannot sort that out for them. Yeah, why don't you just search and destroy in the Adriatic Sea? Sure, why not? Looks like there's some sort of war going on there. Oh, I mean the socialists are... Yeah. I can't call you to war. Damn you, Italian Republic. I think we need each other. I think Poland does need me, because they cannot take all of this. Well, neither of us can take any of it. Oh, Iron Guard Romania is justifying against us. Yes? Really? Nah, That's fine. I mean, that's smart, that's opportunistic, and I can hardly hold that against you, but, like, I will hold it against you deeply. I normally like to micromanage a little bit, but I just don't have enough troops to micromanage. We're barely having enough people to hold the line as is. What's Austrian for you done goofed? This war? I don't know what it is, but it feels like this war is involved. Oh. How are we doing on airplanes? That it? The 100 attached to this? Can I? No. You stay attached to this. More planes, though. Yeah. Way more planes. Shit, this won't make a significant difference, but it might make a minimal difference. If I just throw all those planes on there, that'll do. Give me all the naval bombers you have. There we go.
Zuhören.
That should make a small difference. Not a
Ihre Befehle?
huge difference, but more planes are good. Austrian isn't a language. Yeah, it's a regional German. Just like Dixie is still English, or American English is still English. Fuck. Will any of this matter? No, none of this. This matters? What am I talking about? War economy and total mobilization matter a lot. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. You know, we speak Americanese up in these parts. It's pretty fancy. I don't know. Don't know if you folks in the Commonwealth can quite handle the depth and delicacy of our language. We come up with all kinds of terrible fake words. And impose our beliefs on the people who invented the language. Despite good teenagers. Well, hey, I'm happy this isn't an overall outright loss. We're losing, I think. Strategically, we're losing. Tactically, we're winning. We've lost 103,000. Overall, they've lost 177,000. They're killing more of us than we are killing them. It's not great. But there's no real good but to that. But we're not losing territory. Welsh is fun. Fun language. Poland is the only territory that we are making losses in, taking losses in right now. This isn't actually going that badly. It's not going super well, but we're pushing successfully through Bavaria and into Brandenburg. Well, not Brandenburg itself. We're pushing through Saxony and to Neumark, but, you know, Greater Brandenburg. How you doing, France? Not great. Yep, still can't even take the Italians out of the war. The Canadians still haven't forced a landing anywhere. I'm in this war alone. The AI sucks, and everything is terrible. No, I don't want you to send them as expeditionary forces. I want you to fight on your own. I don't want to have to manage your soldiers. Shock and awe is the way to go here, I think. Yeah. It'd be great if you just, you know, didn't keep 5 divisions hanging out in Prague and 4 here and actually went and goddamn did something. Maybe I should request their forces, because they're not making very good use of them either. We just lose the damn war. Nah. Nah. They have to earn it. They have to earn it or make this drag out to the point where I don't want to do it anymore. And we're not there yet. Okay, you know what? This front, just stretch it all the way down. Give me everything you have. You give me everything you have. You, yeah, give me everything you have. Poland. Right, you're not gonna do that. All right, dope. Let's go in and change some stuff here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. I misclicked. Right there, 20.
Angetreten.
Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Assign to that group. Yep. Alright, let's do this again. 2.
Angetreten.
Nope. Unselect that. I'm taking all of my puppets' armies, and I'm going to directly put them into army groups so I can give them orders rather than them just sitting around protecting their territory and not actually being helpful whatsoever. I probably should have done this a long time. Oh yeah, bye-bye manpower, but if we're gonna lose, I'd rather be able to make a concentrated effort. Here, you stop.
Los, ausrücken.
You're on carefully execute, so you should only be taking very advantageous positions. Holy shit. They have so many troops. Our manpower is just going to drain away immediately. You know, on the bright side, I can just return these forces. If that happens. And hopefully the AI will make half-decent use of them. I mean, that's a joke. They won't, but I can dream. Alright, so my dude, here, you do not have to have this stupid Polish front anymore. Let's just just worry about the Germans. You, hello. Welcome to the party. No, sorry, this party. Let's give you, I don't care, him. You can have this border. No, specifically. Nope. Misclicked. Drag this front line all the way down here. Fantastic. Control click, definitely assigned to that. Set an offensive line. What an ugly border they have made here. Just go fuck up that general direction. Cool. You can do that for me? That would be fantastic. Hello. You, my dude. Welcome. You get the French border. And when I say the French border, I mean the French border. You, offensive line, here. You are going to be moving fucking aggressively. Because if we can punch through and take out French territory while their armies are mostly trying to cover this giant front, that'd be great. Hello, new dude. Carl. Nice to meet you, Carl. We're gonna put you in here, active but without orders. You are just going to cover this. You, my dude, are going to be covering the entire front, which means you're going to be covering nothing very well. Welcome. You, assigned to this. Hello, Franz. God, you know, I honestly don't care. Let's put you up in Prussia. Let's just see if I can nab Königsberg and these other ports to try to cut everything in half. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, who fucking knows. But at least this way the AI's not dicking around. And if when we lose, it will be entirely on me. Alright. Tell me there's still unassigned divisions. Excuse you. Alright, go. I don't know if that'll make a significant difference, but fuck, I'll try it. Oh god. Look at the manpower go. Going. Gone. It's fine. You know, it's not great, but it's fine for the time being, and here shortly I will just free some of them. But I think if you organize it into better fronts, we're gonna stop losing territory, and really that's the thing I want to put a stop to immediately. Honestly, I'd rather just full annex them. And if we had social democrats, we would have all these troops, but these would be our troops properly, rather than just our vassals. French are making more landings. Yeah, okay. And look, we have 10,000 troops. Isn't that nice? Oh, and they're going. Not gone yet. 3. They're going. But we have a 52% win ratio. We've lost 200,000 in manpower. But overall, technically, we're winning. Not well, not comfortably, not happily, but technically. You gotta be correct. Being technically correct is the way to go. Alright, I regret putting you on aggressive because I don't think you're actually going to pull that off. Problem is, actually, right now, supplies here are not working out. So, this? Nah. Just reposition to the whole front. I know makes you boring and uninteresting, but we can't have that many people there. Beautiful. Painful, but beautiful. 49 for the last 12 months. Let's look at the last month. 39. That's 2 months. 45. 50. It's been a bad month. Probably because we ran out of manpower and stole all of our vassals' troops. Imagine that. But that's still within an acceptable margin for me. What was that? Oh, still their king. Dope. So Hungary's now actually a vassal, I guess. Ah, puppet. Dualism restored. Finally, this is the one thing I wanted to do. Hungary's welcome back into the fold. They become a puppet of the Austrian Empire. They seem to me to already be a puppet of the Austrian Empire, so I'm not entirely sure what this is going to do, if anything.
Angetreten. Achtung.
Okay. You go home. You all can go home.
Achtung.
You can go home. But these are mine, right? Yeah. So now the troops are gonna go home, resupply, run back up. Did that push actually make a difference? No, honestly, probably not. But it drives me crazy to just see them not using their troops for anything. Because the AI is bad, try winning is Ethiopia in that war. It's actually surprisingly easy. Alright, service by requirements. Now that all those silly puppet troops are gone, I'll get some real manpower in here and let our actual army do what I want it to do. Odd that the Austrian Navy is beating the Italian Navy. It's a proud moment, I suppose. The French Republic is having a hell of a time keeping a toehold here. They've had La Spiezia and Livorno for the longest time, but aren't moving up. Nothing from Canada. I got some time to look around. Our only way home. Well, this will be interesting. I think we have twice as much field and manpower, but the problem is only my manpower, or even only this faction, is actually getting its manpower to the front, whereas this is definitely not. And this is definitely not.
Angetreten.
Okay, let's delete that, delete that, delete whatever the fuck that is.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle.
Your front should keep stretching all the way over there. Even though you don't have the troops to do it, that's what it should look like. I'm surprised at the lack of volunteers. We've almost made it to French territory. My gosh. They said it could not be done. Maybe that it should not be done. I think what's going to end up killing us is losing in the east. Poland's holding it okay. I'm surprised at how well we're holding in the west. I'm really confused at what the hell Germany was doing wrong. This is so ugly. Yeah, my manpower is ticking up and then getting consumed and ticking up and getting consumed. It's fine. It will eventually be a problem, but I just enacted this and it's fine. I mean, it just seems like a matter of time until we lose unless something strategically changes that I can't affect. Either France needs to quit dicking around, or Canada needs to quit dicking around, or Germany needs to show up to the party, and they won't, so this just seems like math doesn't work. Which I'm fine with. I'm surprised we're actually doing as well as we are. Because, again, we're pushing into the Rhineland fairly well right now.
Befehle. Zuhören.
Oh, there's soldiers without orders sticking around.
Zeigt
Hanging around.
es
That's
ihnen.
probably because I deleted front and reassigned people too many times. Give me more cannons. Pretty please. I mean, we're in France. We shouldn't be in France, but we are. And we're fighting fairly successfully on that front. I'm very confused what's going on. Again, I'm not complaining, I'm just
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
awestruck. Might be a good way to phrase it. So over the last 12 months, we won 56% of engagements. Over the last 2 months, 58. Over the last month, 67. Somehow we're winning this war. Fuck knows how. But it is what it is. Ha, this is stupid. Karl I von Habsburg Lotharingen has announced that the cowardly South German nation can no longer withstand pressure from the overwhelming presence of Austrian forces throughout the country. South German government chose to flee the country, has gone into exile. Yes, good. If more people could retreat, that would be great. Alright, that's one down. Just 3 more Germanys and a France and Lithuania and Belarus to go. And then Union of Britain by some miracle, but that's not going to happen. Really the greatest victory there is getting whatever military capacity is in here. Really not that many factories, but that's what France's greatest advantage has been up until now, and if we could turn that around, that would be nice. Now, this is not boding well. Really, the Polish front is not going well. We could withdraw. Intentionally withdraw to mountainous terrain just to drain away their manpower and make this take forever. It's not a bad idea.
Weiter, weiter!
Cool. Let's draw a fallback line. Can I draw a fallback line with you? Yeah. Fallback line. Probably here. Yeah, this. So here, I'm basically willing to let Poland go because they're already gone. Nothing personal, Poland. I think this is the fallback line we need to adjust. Stop. Fallback line.
Ausrücken! Greift weiter an!
I want to delete all of these fronts. Yeah.
Weiter, weiter!
Will you
Vorrücken!
assign
Los,
to this
los,
front? Or do
los!
I need to assign 2 separately? No, you'll reassign. Cool. Bad faction leader. I would never join it. Wow. Good. Alright, so Hungary is now doubly a puppet. Occupied puppet. Wow, yeah, this is definitely the worst side. The status quo side is horrible. Embracing pluralism or even military occupation are way, way better. Well, if I ever do a revisit, and I might, I definitely know what I will be going for next time.
Hilft es ihnen!
Ooh, yeah, hey, you can upgrade. Organization first, charismatic.
Angetreten!
You almost certainly are ready to upgrade into something, though nothing I have.
Los,
How
los,
about
los!
you? Infantry expert. Yeah, let's do that. Though ambusher actually would have been the better choice here. That's fine. Just keep upgrading now. Pay no attention to the retreating Austrian troops. It's merely a strategic redeployment. Our victory will be inevitable and swift. Maybe not swift, inevitable. Do I even have troops on the front line anymore? No. No, I do not. They seem to be doing fine without me. That's a sobering reality check. They never needed me at all. That's not true. They're probably gonna start folding without my meat shields in there. France is... West Indies Federation are the ones holding this? Are you kidding me? No. Man, this is such a tease. They keep on doing well and then getting kicked out. And doing well and then getting pushed out. I'm rooting for you. Entente, I need you to alleviate pressure. I'm sorry, Poland. I'm not very sorry. I'm a little sorry.
Bereit!
Wow, yeah. Kingdom of Poland have inflicted almost as many losses on the French as I have. Ah, there goes Warsaw. Once described as a Paris of the East during the Renaissance, Warsaw has hit it rough in recent memory. There was hope after the Weltkrieg of renewal, but alas, fate has not been kind. The Polish army collapsed trying to defend the city from both sides of the Vistula River from advancing Belarusian forces. Wow.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh. What can I get? Legislate freedoms? Nah, that's okay. Even with us pulling back, it's going slowly, poorly, but not even that poorly. This is remarkable. We're just taking a brief siesta, letting our manpower pop back. No, hanging out. Meanwhile, the Germans do nothing. The French do very little. The Canadians do nothing. The Japanese and the Russians seem to have struck a status quo over here, or at least a stalemate. The Iranians are doing quite well, actually. Which is odd, considering that Russia was doing really, really well for quite some time.
Zuhören!
I wish I could tell at a glance how much I needed to... how much our armies needed to fully reinforce. And I'm not seeing that. Fair enough. Oh. Commune of France undoubtedly has a lot more manpower to throw at this than I do. Oh god, they're only on extensive conscription. Ooh, boy. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Can't do scraping the barrel, can do although serve.
Ihre Befehle?
Okay, fine. I want this to be over quickly, one way or another. The one way will be France beating me, I'm sure, but as I have about 25 minutes left of this recording, I'd like to make it quite pronounced. So I'm gonna set them on an aggressive footing over the whole front, just gunning for the Atlantic coast of France. They will not succeed in making this happen, I'm sure, but, well, it's better than sitting on mountains, which are honestly a more tactically sound decision, but also a hell of a lot less interesting to watch. Alright, one of you are wounded. And the Entente might actually be making holdable gains down here. How about that? That's quite nice. May not have much relevance for me, but still cool. Civilian factories? Nah. Industrial park? Sure. At least our Navy's been successful. Not that they've had much opposition. What happened? Sultanate of Egypt and Russian state have a white peace. Okay. Iran gets to keep all of this. Really? Okay, wow. Really are quite eager to focus on the Japanese then. Now I put you on aggressive. Yep, no, you're on aggressive. Now, an aggressive footing doesn't look like much when you barely have enough men to cover the border, and they're all horribly understaffed divisions. It's the attitude that counts. Technically, the Commune of France is closer to capitulation than we are. The Kingdom of Poland is very close to capitulation, but hopefully my revision from cowardice saved them. All we need to do is distract the bulk of the Commune's forces. The Third Internationale should focus on us, and as they do that, the Entente should be able to push up through the south, and through Bordeaux, and now through Brittany. Fucking finally, hopefully they can force the Commune to capitulate. If they can make the Commune capitulate, I can take all these shitty German states and these rum states that used to be something. But I really like the Soviets during the Second World War. I just need a second front, man. Help take the pressure off, and we will be fine. Or at least less terrible. Alright, this is not working. Carefully execute. It's working well enough to get some attention to us, which is good. Is that Illyria? Illyria? Buddy, what? What? In what world was this a good idea, Illyria? No. We need every damn division we have here. Not opening another front in central Italy where we can't resupply you and you're going to die. Oh. Brave. Brave Illyria. I'm glad I gave Poland, not just Krakow, but the rest of Galicia down here, because they actually have survived because of it. If they had only had their core territories, they would have capitulated by now. Though they are damn close to capitulating all the same. They might not be able to hold Brittany. They might not be able to hold much of anything that they take. This is looking good, but I can't see how many forces they have in here or don't. Alrighty. Let's expand how far our navy is going, if for nothing else than fucking up the Italian navy out of frustration that we can't do much else. I'm an idiot. Hold on. No. Go back to port. Go back to port now. Manpower, right? Not having enough of it? It's a real pain. Convoys, though. Convoys don't need manpower. Go straight to the stockpile. Navy. I have lots of fine, young Austrian soldiers in the Navy. Bam, 56,000. And that 56,000 is just gonna evaporate immediately, but point being, that's a tiny boost to manpower to counter my Christ awful mismanagement. Centralized fire control is nice. Board observers would be nice if we had a larger manpower pool to back us up, but we really don't, so it won't be that nice. But all adults must serve. We can go all the way to scraping the barrel. That will severely cause some problems with our production, though. Artillery is what we need more than anything else. Infantry equipment, even though we're hemorrhaging, we have plenty of, despite appearances. Yeah, this is probably fine. Scrape the barrel. Go. Let's prioritize artillery over infantry equipment, which is a real weird thing to see. Forts on the Adriatic don't matter. Drill for oil doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Civilian factories, they're nice and all. Not really what I'm going for. This will give us military factories, so let's start going down that path. Doesn't look like we're making much of a push, but we are making very small gains occasionally. At great cost. Excruciating cost, one might even say. But we're gaining. Okay. I've lost more casualties than anyone else. The French Republic has lost quite a lot, though. I mean, comparatively. But it doesn't look like they're going to break out of Torino. That is a shame. They do have a really good claim on Brittany right now, moving into Normandy, and if history's a precedent, Normandy's a great place to make a landfall into France, provided you're supported from nearby island, but maybe the French can pull it off. Oof, wow, that's bad. The Yunnan clique declaring war on... Oh, they don't exist anymore. Huh. What happened to Japan? The Joseon Kingdom exists. There's a puppet of Qing? What the fuck happened in here? Wow, I missed something. Japan's on its own and now losing the war against the Russian state. Alright. Alright. Yep, this is not moving. Last 12 months we've won a horrific percentage of combat that we have been in. Just horrific. Being overly aggressive did not serve us well. Now they are getting pushed out of Brittany. This is yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. The borders are moving a lot in here and in here. I want to trust the Republic AI, but they really don't have that many troops. Then again, if the Canadians are landing with them and the rest of the Commonwealth are getting in on these naval landings as well, they should be able to push in. Particularly because the German government in exile are in the Entente, and they have a smallish army. Still, combined, the Third Internationale should be heavily outnumbered. Should be heavily outnumbered.
Ihre Befehle? Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle!
Russian state has declared war on Turkey. You don't even have a real border with Turkey. Why are you doing this? Why are you at war with Yemen? What the fuck? Huh. Alright. Yep, let's start building some horribly futuristic guns that we should not have at this point in time. 1941, and we are working on, what, 44 tech? Yeah, 43 and 44 tech. Because that's the only way I believe that we can even keep striking a cautious balance. Very cautious balance in that. Well, we didn't die, and honestly, I'm surprised. This is hardly a victory. We forced the partial capitulation of the South German Union, Doesn't feel like a great victory, but we're still around to talk about it. Which in itself is, when the Germans couldn't fight them off, and the Entente's doing a fucking terrible job. We're bleeding them bit by bit by bit. I definitely am going to put in a cut at the end of this hour. I might be tempted to resume streaming this at some point, but if I do, I'll be a lot more tempted to restart as Austria and do things more properly. Focus on getting the Social Democrats in power. Unifying Austria under a single banner, either that or going hardline against Hungary and forcing them into line really quickly. You know, annexing folks into Austria proper. Is it in here? No? All Austrian development scheme, conquer Italy, secure the Italian lands, exploit Italy. Maybe not. One of these two either way, so I would have more direct control over what the hell is being built with all of this industrial capacity. Could also make it if I had thought to start the Protector of the Balkans early, I would have been able to intervene in Romania, get some more interesting stuff going on here. But that's okay. It's been a learning process. Not a bad one either. Oof, 12 months have been bad. Last month, 87%. Last 2 months, 86%, 84%. If things keep going like they're going, we're going to have the upper hand here. I'm a little confused why the Italian Republic hasn't become involved. The Socialist Republic of Italy is very much at war with everyone around them. The Italian Republic should have a vested interest in retaking... Yeah. Oh, they have access to it. It's odd. I mean, not super odd, but a little odd. And the Swiss going down. Nope. Embrace neutrality. Okay, fair enough. What I really want is about twice as many infantry, so I could have this border and be able to push rather than just hold. But at this point, we barely can have one person in each little district or province on the border. County? No. Don't know what these little segments are called here. Nope, and it's gone. There you go, they're in Normandy and they're gone. Illyria has been really pushing for naval invasions, which is actually quite cool. But just looking at the... Yeah, this isn't a lot of troops. This is, what, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, probably 20, 25 total held back for defense. That would make a difference if they were assigned to the front right now. Yeah, it's a pity that I can't assign them to the front. Oh well. Now this is very much turned into the First World War all over again. It's a very long winding trench. I am perpetually scraping the barrel, even though I should have a substantial number of manpower. We only mobilize about 0.012% per day, which is utterly insignificant and not at all enough to get what we need. Here, Russian state, you can have that back. Poland, thank you. Portugal. Now let's just double down our trade with you. Cool. Oh, production's fine anyway. Alpine Mines gives us some much needed resources, so I don't have to engage in quite as many trades. Okay. Don't have to give Poland anything anymore. Illyria, we don't have to give one factory anymore, even though it's not very much. Yeah, we still have to trade with Illyria there. Okay. Both months, 47%. This last month we won 96%, last 2 months 96%, 94, 92. Right, things are looking up. We basically will have to hold the line for a number of years, let our manpower slowly recover if it can recover at all, or just keep sitting. We're winning the majority of engagements, our troops are dug in and entrenched now, pretty high quality, their weapons are getting better and better over time, particularly as we reduce and replace their old weapons. The war is not looking up, but it's not looking down. It's looking very, very stable. Pending Russian intervention may occur because they're about to beat Japan, or American intervention on the side of the Third Internationale. Things are going to be kind of quiet. Oh, you know, as quiet as people constantly shooting, bombing, and murdering each other can be. This is a very Pyrrhic victory, but I'm happy with it. Oddly enough, I was expecting us to get completely trounced. We only have 54 divisions, and those divisions aren't anything remarkable. And I know our vassals' divisions must be just awful. War support's great. Stability... No, stability could use a boost. Why not legislate freedoms? Why? It couldn't really hurt. I'm loving the amount of green I'm seeing here. We haven't lost the province in a very long time. We haven't really taken one in quite some time either. But generally, the defender doesn't need to worry about fully occupying the attacker's country, just not losing their own. Generally. Abyssinia and Somalia are finally having at it. I find it interesting that the German government in exile only takes over the African territories. They don't reincorporate the Deutsch Ostasian forces.
All right.
Alright, well, that is going to be about an hour on this recording. Actually, just over an hour. I want to take a hot minute because I am going to wrap up the stream and the recording session right about now, just to look at everything. So in total, we've lost 1.8 million. We've inflicted on the French a total of, what, 70,000 plus 700,000 plus 6,000 gets us to 1.3 million plus another 3, so 1.6 million. Give or take, I think we lost a little bit more than they did, probably in whole, but this is very 50-50. The French have lost a shit ton. Yeah, the French Republic have lost twice as many as they've killed. The Entente have been bad. Very bad. All in all, casualties are on the side of the defenders, though not by much, right? 0.34 million or 3.5 million difference is pretty not good. You look at the last 12 months, win ratio is only 52%, but that's because in the last 12 months I've tried some pretty stupid things. You look at after I calmed the fuck down and just had people sit on the border and get better tech, we've been well over 90%. So my projection is, if I drag this out for more hours, which if there's demand, I'll do, but if there's not, I'll probably, if I play Austria, restart. We would probably win. Just through sheer attrition and atrophy, we would win. There's something to be said for that. All the same, if you are watching on YouTube, no guarantee that there will be more of this tomorrow. If you comment enough, then yes, there will be more of it, but there will be something else up on the channel, I'm sure. Thanks for hanging out. I will load this, my dude, Austria stalemate. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye-bye, YouTube.